I will show you something about Google PageSpeed testing with Neos. I'm Mario, I'm working at Internetso, I'm from Switzerland, and I cannot really decide between dev and ops work. Who of you does know this test? Okay, most of you, great. I had a personal itch. I wanted to beat that test and get 100 points out of it. And I succeeded with the Neos page. And that was the reason why I wanted to show that today. Question is, of course, is that test relevant and is this topic important at all? Let's say 2 years ago I would say, not that really important. Today I would say it is important and it will probably get more and more important. There are some impacts on the conversion rates if something is slow. But also Google is taking care of, or is rating the speed of your website and takes this as a ranking factor. So I looked at some pages, just a slow demo. Well, this is the old page before the relaunch yesterday. Now it looks like this. Well done, guys. Great job. So this alone says that the current Neos version of the product already does much correct without any stuff needed to be done. I don't know how much was invested in the topic of performance. And that's how it could look if you invest some time trying to really optimize a page. This is the general advice that goes through all of the tested topics. Do not transfer stuff to the client that doesn't need to be transferred. So I see I have to hurry up a bit. This is the list you can give to your server admin guy. He is taking care of that topics. What you can do as the developer of the website, you can merge and minify your static assets like JavaScript and CSS files, and you can optimize your static images like a logo file or stuff like this. Tools that I used was SAS and Gulp, and of course a bunch of NPM packages together with Gulp. Then the second of the three big parts is the optimization of the content and the output. Google says it's really bad to inject or load the CSS and JavaScript files in the top part of your HTML output, in the head. So they just suggest to do it in the footer. But on the other hand, they complain about stuff like Google Analytics that they serve from their servers is not being okay with the cache duration. So there are many things needed to fix. What I did is to, well, I think my slides are shuffled. What I did is to move the inclusion of the CSS and JavaScript files to the footer, but then include parts of them as inline styles to the head of the output. Because otherwise, Google would complain about that they cannot render the page before every assets file is loaded, which is, they complain and complain and complain. This can be fixed with a grunt tool. Yes, I see. Grunt tool called Penthouse. It will do that automatically. And I included the Google JavaScript for Google Analytics into my own JavaScript to speed things up. Yeah, then there is this mock image optimizer package which optimizes images. Use that, it's a big leap forwards toward 100 points. Optimize your HTML output to just include what is really needed. I see there is this Neos Composer package, I never used that, but seems cool. And it's fragile. I mean, you can optimize it and it's optimized now. If the user changes content, it can change. If Google changes the rules of the test, it can change. So Don't ever take those tests too serious. -2 seconds, last slide. If you have questions,